Danny's an inspiration no matter how you look at it.
Because he's somebody who didn't focus on his disability, but rather focused on his abilities.
I'm extremely proud of Danny. I think he deserves this.
My job now is to retrieve and install filters. What I do is take down the dirty filters and replace them with new filters. Then check the temperature and make sure it is correct. Then I complete the installation. If I notice a leak, then I do not proceed with the installation. I document the incident and hand that over to my supervisor. And that is it. I really like this kind of work. This job is so much different than other jobs that I know are out there.
He's young, he's energetic, and he's easy to joke around with and have fun with. He's running a small crew of people that will change filters and do minor preventive maintenance. He's a well-rounded employee, he really is. The Orleans Technical Institute seems to give people a very good foundation to further a career or start a new career.
When Danny first came to Orleans Technical Institute, right away it was obvious that he was a bright student.
When I won the Strictly Business Scholarship, that helped pay for my equipment, tools, and books for the training.
Career Services at Orleans Technical Institute really has a simple mission, a difficult one, but a simple mission, and that is to help all of our graduates find employment. And we're really proud that we've been able to do that for many graduates, including Danny.
When I was born, my mom passed away. And with that said, I was raised by my stepmom, and that entire family really took me in as their own. They paid for my clothes, fed me, and encouraged me to go to school. As an adult, I moved to Philadelphia for this training program. Upon graduation, my family cried because I'm the first deaf person to have graduated from this training program.
Danny grew up with a lot of challenges, and I think what he faced was probably not something that many people would face or have to face. He grew up in a hearing environment, in a hearing world, and as a hard of hearing person, that's probably something that makes you feel very isolated.
Using a torch.
Using a torch, you know what I'm talking about. But because of who he is, his whole being probably got him through his whole life, because he is just one of the most incredible people. He overcomes any language barrier. That there doesn't need to be a language. It's just that human language, and he uses that to the best of his ability.
You know, he's adapted very well to coming into a group of technicians, a group of men, and dealing with them on a personal level.
If we continue to bridge the gaps and have people with personalities like Danny to make it okay to talk in a non-language, in a non-structured language, and have that connection and have that bridge between a hearing and a deaf world, I think we could probably change a lot of people's minds about the barrier or the challenges that they might feel like somebody else is facing when they're really not.
When the team gets together, I use gestures, which isn't language, but is a communication mode that works for us.
Out of a large amount of people coming into a workforce where they really weren't ever exposed to somebody who was deaf, who knew sign language, who was hard of hearing, who had that culture, I think Danny absolutely inspired the workforce to kind of be open-minded to that. So him getting this award, it's really suiting.
I don't think we've ever had someone in our 13 years who was a scholarship winner for Strictly Business and then won the Inspiration Award. It's a very coveted award, and so to find out that he had both of those parts of the equation, I mean, it's an incredible honor.
I said, "I got an award? What?" It just made me feel so good. They said I was a very good student and that I had good attendance. And I just want to thank JEVS for giving me this award.